Hi, everybody. My name is Stephanie Nava. I'm here to share with you my latest and greatest tool that I've used pretty much all through my master's program. This is going to be like, I want to say my third going on fourth semester using it. Um, I'm going to share my screen with you. That way I can kind of walk you guys through it. Today I'll be talking about Notebook LM. And with that being said, let me go ahead and um how do I share my screen? Oh, okay. So if you go to notebooklm.google, this is where it will take you. If you don't have a account, it'll go ahead and do that. All you need is your Gmail. Once that's created or you log into Gmail, you will go ahead and click Try Notebook LM. And it's going to lead you here. Up here, it's going to give you some notebooks, articles, anything like that. But you're actually going to scroll down. So here I have a couple different articles from a couple different courses that I've taken here. You're going to go ahead and put create a new textbook. It'll bring you here, and you're going to go ahead and upload your source, whatever that may be. Now, once your source is uploaded, it'll show on this left hand over here. You can add multiple sources actually on there. And then here in the chat, it'll actually give you usually it's about 4 to 6 sentence paragraph. And then on your right here, you're going to see a studio where it actually has different things that you can create with these sources. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten the luxury of using video overview, quizzes, slide deck, mind map, flashcards, any of those. The one that I actually use is the audio overview. So once your source is uploaded, I'm sorry, you'll go ahead and click audio overview. Once you click that, it'll actually generate a podcast-like source for you to actually listen to. Now, you can generate this as many times as you want. From what I've noticed, the more you do generate the audio overview, the shorter it does get. So usually the first one is the longest. And let me see if I can find one. So here I already generated one. Here's my source. Here's the chat that actually gives the description. You can actually ask it any questions as you're going through it. And of course, here's my audio overview, which I could play. It does have an interactive mode. I've never really messed around with that. Um, but yeah, let's see. So that is basically my take and my tool that I use throughout this semester that I have found the most useful. Um, I know I've even mentioned it to some of my peers in this course and previous courses, and I'll probably mention it to more. I'm not sure if a lot of people have used this. It is through Google, so it is really awesome and easy to use since most of us do have our Google accounts. Um, Being able to just upload and like for me, I know some of our readings are really in depth and that can be hard for me the first time reading, the second time I'm reading. So once I upload it and I'm listening to it, I actually go through the articles or readings, whatever it may be, with the podcast and it goes in order of the readings. And I can actually generate and soak in all the information in a new perspective sometimes, or just with a better understanding because sometimes I really don't grasp the full depth of it. So it is kind of like having those lecture talks. For me, it was great in this course because this course is online and some of the readings, I did have to keep going back and reading, and I was really trying to understand it, soak it in different ways, trying to understand it in different ways. And this was just really helpful to clarify what I needed. It's been super helpful, I'm not gonna lie, especially in my master's program. We do have a lot of readings in all my courses, and this has just really made it in a way that helps guide me, helps me understand, and it's just really engaged how my complex readings can turn into something that I feel confident discussing or going over within our course. So yeah, so I hope you guys use it or give it a try and let me know what you guys think. Thanks.